can still smell it.
Mark Nash,
Michael Gross,
the boss.
my nigga, my brother.
Let's get this done, Mike.
We all love sports, right?
Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports, right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up? What up? What up? What up? People, welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big up to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how I get down, baby. Little Rock, Indianapolis. I'm back, you back, she back, hey, he back, we back, they back, and we in the motherfucking building. Yes, sir. How y'all doing out there, man? Smash my thumbs up button on your way in. Wipe your feet before you come in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we get down. Yeah, what up, Am? What up, Derek? How y'all doing out there, man? Salute to everybody out there in the chat. Oh, man. We got some interesting news, man. We got some interesting news. We got the official 23-page lawsuit out of the 8th Judicial District Court in Clark County, Nevada. Plaintiff is one, Terence Crawford, and the defendants are Top Rank, a Nevada corporation, and does 1 through 20 inclusive, so like 1 to 20 people, I guess, are named in the lawsuit. The complaint is for breach of contract, then another complaint for breach of contract, then another complaint, number 3, fraudulent misrepresentation. Yeah, that's good. 4, negligent misrepresentation. Great. 5, breach of the implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing. And number 6, tortious breach of the implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing. So Terence Crawford and his legal team came up with 6 complaints for Top Rank and Bob Arum. And big ups to Brown Goldman. He said, I stand with the Ali family. They are fighting for what's right. Speaking of the Ali family, but before we get into the official 23-page lawsuit, Rashida Ali says, daughter of Muhammad, says, Bob Arum stood with my father when the world was against him. Bob and my father are a big reason why Black and brown athletes are fairly compensated today. Proud of that. My son, Nico Ali Walsh, is part of Team Top Rank. Yeah, man, it came out with the Ali Act. It came out with the Ali Act, so the fighter knows how much money is in the pot. The fighter knows how much money is in the pot, and he's able to dictate how much he is worth. So she's definitely right when she says that her father are a big reason why athletes are getting fairly compensated today. But one person interaction with a person is not the same all the way around the board. You can have a different interaction with somebody that a person of the same color might have a different interaction with them. And for all intents and purposes, when you read the lawsuit, you start to think that Terence Crawford has a good case. What's going on, Cooking with Caesar? you start to realize, like, damn, okay, well, maybe maybe Bud got some points right there to prove. And we're gonna get into the particulars of the lawsuit right now. We're gonna get into the particulars of the lawsuit right now. Let me get out there right quick. Add that to the stream. Let me get that open right quick. Can I download? But they ain't let me download this motherfucker. I don't know why. All right, here we go. Counsel is Brian Freeman. Brian Freeman, he's the counsel. Let's go. Let's start with the first. Let's start with the introduction. Let's start with the introduction, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button, man. Y'all already know how I get down, man. For years, professional boxers and others in the sport world have called out Top Rank's owner, Bob Arum, for his disparate treatment of black boxers, including those very same black boxers that Top Rank is contractually obligated to promote. Guys, this is boxing, a sport with a checkered history. I think I already read that. I already read that. I heard, oh wow. They went in. They says Arum continues to make racist and bigoted statements and purposely damage the reputation of black boxers without any consequences. This is generally because these affected boxers who are in long-term contracts with the Top Rank fear if they speak up, they will be placed on the sideline, not given the opportunity to fight during the life of their deal, which could be 5 to 7 years. Less than 2 weeks before this complaint was filed, Top Rank, through Arum, called World Boxing Council interim heavyweight champion Dylan White, a black man, greedy for requesting what he believes to be a fair dollar amount to fight WBC lineal heavyweight champion and Ring Magazine heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, a white man. Meanwhile, Top Rank president Todd DeBuff, who was fully aware of Arum racist statements and disparate treatment of black boxers, keeps his mouth shut, waiting to take the helm of Top Rank after Arum dies or retires. Since Top Rank and DeBuff will not police themselves, do the right thing and move forward as a responsible business in 2022. Crawford, who backs down from no one, would make them do so. By this lawsuit, Crawford shines a spotlight on the systemic racism that runs through Top Rank. Top Rank's complete inability to properly promote black fighters, and Top Rank and Arum DeBuff's disparate treatment of black fighters, including Crawford. Damn, they brought up Dylan White. They named Dylan White in the lawsuit. They said, man, Bob Arum called Dylan White greedy, a black man. That's a true statement. I mean, take it for what you want to. That is a true statement. That definitely happened. Let's see. Complaint. Let me see. Let's start with number 3. Let's start with number 4. Says Arum make no secret of his deep-seated bias against black fighters. For example, he called legendary black boxer Floyd Mayweather soft and claimed that he shoots up cars, reinforcing an invidious racist stereotype that with no basis in fact. He constantly mocks rival boxing promoter Al Heyman. Most egregiously, Top Rank, Arum, and DeBuff have allowed Arum bias against black fighters to taint their treatment of Crawford, particularly once it became clear in Arum's mind that Crawford would not be re-signing with Top Rank at the end of the promotional agreement. Even during the life of the Crawford Top Rank promotional rights agreement, when Top Rank had a contractual obligation to promote Crawford, Aaron launched a smear campaign against Crawford to paint him as an unexciting, unprofitable fighter who could not draw viewers. In true Top Rank, a company with 0 black executives and only 3 black employees, refused to admit that it simply does not care about, support, or know how to promote black fighters. Oh man, tellingly, while Aaron openly claimed that Top Rank has lost money on Crawford fights, he fails to disclose that when Top Rank needed a marquee fight to launch its ESPN Plus contract, it turned to Crawford, its biggest star, to fight Jeff Horn on a new platform. Crawford's successful battle against Horn on ESPN Plus was a ratings bonanza and has resulted in millions and millions of dollars to Top Rank. Top Rank current smear campaign is deliberately aimed at punishing Crawford for possibly leaving Top Rank by making it harder for him to sign with a new boxing promoter. Tellingly, Aaron has not subjected any of his white fighters to this kind of vicious, vengeful treatment. Clearly, Aaron feels he is entitled to profit indefinitely off Crawford and other black fighters, and he will retaliate whenever they dare to assert their independence. Dang, I mean, that's a mouthful. That's a mouthful right there, man. That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful right there, man. But I mean, look, man, like the lawsuit is stated, he doesn't talk about Tyson Fury like this in the media. How much money did he lose when Fury fought Otto Wallin? How much money did he lose when Fury fought Tom Schwartz? See, they won't tell you that. They won't bring that up. Cause y'all know damn well when y'all looked in that crowd, when y'all looked in Las Vegas MGM Grand, y'all know damn well y'all ain't see nobody in there black. They said Deontay Wilder ain't have no leg to stand on. They said Deontay Wilder didn't have no leg to stand on. Oh, he ain't gonna get a third Fury fight. Oh, he ain't gonna win arbitration. Oh, he ain't gonna. All right. Then we see what happened. They say Wilder ain't have no leg to stand on, man. That's what you think, Black. Are you a lawyer? Are you a legal counsel? Are you a paralegal? Are you a judge? Are you an arbitrator? What is you? I'm just asking the question. I'm not trying to know and saying minimize who you are. I'm just asking, do you have some insight that we don't have? Or have you just been watching Law and Order? Or have you been watching The Practice? Have you been watching goddamn me the Lincoln Lawyer? Which one is it? You Matthew McConaughey? Let me find out you out there Matthew McConaughey and shit. That was a damn good movie right there, man. That was a damn good movie, man. The Lincoln Lawyer, that motherfucker was a good movie, man. But anyway, so it's like, I haven't heard Bob talk this way about Lomachenko. I haven't heard Bob talk this way about, really, man, any other fighter besides Terence Crawford. Because Bud done got him into a contract that he ain't sure that he can get out of. Like he ain't sure about it. Now we're gonna be back with another one, man. We got some news from the Middle East. Eddie Hearn talking about, hey, man, we got big money. We got big money out here. He said, in this action, Crawford seeks to right the wrong inflicted on him by Top Rank. It has repeatedly breached its contract with Crawford, and in fact, defrauded him into entering agreements in the first place. Even while Top Rank openly criticized Crawford, it pushed him into agreeing to fight Igis Kavalauskis, not because that was best for Crawford's career, but because Top Rank needed to fulfill its obligations to ESPN. To induce Crawford to agree to the Kavalauskis bout, Top Rank fraudulently promised to arrange Crawford to fight Errol Spence Jr., despite knowing that Top Rank could never deliver that promised match. Top Rank also failed to deliver a promised second bout under the party's promotional rights agreement. Top Rank apparently had no qualms about lying to black fighters or failing to respect its contractual obligations to him, though it would never treat one of his white fighters with such blatant disrespect. Mm-mm. 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 Once Top Rank fraudulently induced Crawford to sign their agreements, Top Rank, through Aram, its CEO, launched a calculated campaign to defame Crawford, preventing him from receiving the benefit of his bargain. Meanwhile, Top Rank's president, Todd DeBuff, just sits back with a smile and watches from the sideline as he counts the days he can finally become the man and the power behind Top Rank. Crawford now called upon Top Rank to the account for the harms he has inflicted on him and will seek full redress of his damages. Man, he ain't playing. He ain't playing with these boys, man. Let me see. Anything else that matters? Let me see. Let me see. Blah 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 blah. He said, but they saying a lot of shit, but it's really not. I mean, it just trying to paint Bob as racial bias. I mean, and the difference between racial bias and being a racist, it's like you just like you're having a bias towards somebody. I mean, somebody who maybe doesn't look like you. And like, I mean, it's like I don't think Bob is a racist or nothing like that, but I do think that with the things that he said about Terence Crawford, one could look at it like, all right, why are you saying that? Like, why are you looking to openly talk bad about your fighter to the public? Like why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like that makes no sense. You trying to build a guy into a pay-per-view star. You trying to break, like you trying to build a dude into a pay-per-view star. Why would you talk bad about him to the public? Talk about he can't sell. People listen to you. If you're telling the people that he can't sell, why would somebody go out there and buy it? Well, hell, if he can't sell, it must be a reason. I ain't trying to watch his boring ass. You know, I mean, if you are the dude who been in boxing 60 plus years and doesn't seen it all, people gonna defer to what you say, especially the casual fan. Now we get to the 2018 exclusive promotional rights agreement. So this is the 2018 agreement that Crawford re-signed with Top Rank that everybody had a problem with. Crawford signed his original promotional rights agreement with Top Rank on or about 2011. On or about August 22nd, 2018, with approximately 2 years left on the prior promotional rights agreement entered in between Crawford and Top Rank, the parties entered into an exclusive promotional rights agreement, whereby Top Rank could continue to have the exclusive right to promote Crawford's services as a professional boxer. Crawford would provide this court with a copy of the 2018 agreement upon Top Rank's approval. The initial term of the 2018 agreement was to commence on the date or on the first bout after signing on the 2018 agreement and continue for a period of 3 years following such bout, but no event later than October 13, 2018. Crawford's first bout under the agreement was a 12-round knockout over Jose Benavidez Jr., where Crawford retained his WBO belt. With this fight, the 2018 agreement termination date was set for October 12, 2021. During the term of the 2018 agreement, Top Rank was contractually required to offer Crawford the right to participate in 2 bouts per year. So line 30, sentence 36, line 16. Sentence 36, line 16. During the term of the 2018 agreement, Top Rank was contractually required to offer Crawford the right to participate in 2 bouts per year. Crawford compensation under the 2018 agreement was based upon the platform that each fight was televised ESPN or another linear television channel, ESPN Plus, or pay-per-view. Top Rank breaches the 2018 promotional agreement. Let me see. During the second year of the 2018 agreement, Top Rank offered Crawford only 1 fight between October 13th and October 12th, 2020, which was the bout with Igis Kavalauskas, December 14, 2019. Crawford was paid $4 million plus an additional $50,000 for training expenses. Thus, Top Rank breached the 2018 agreement by failing to offer Crawford a second fight in year 2 of the 2018 agreement. During the third year of the 2018 agreement, Top Rank offered Crawford 2 fights between October 13, 2020 and October 12, 2020. Kell Brook and Sean Porter bout. Agreement signed about Crawford was paid 3.5 for Brook, 6 for Porter, and Top Rank also paid Crawford $50,000 in training expenses for each of those bouts. So damn, Bud had him paying for his training too. Bud had him paying for his training. At all times during the 2018 agreement, Crawford was healthy and ready, willing, and able to compete in professional boxing matches. His average compensation under the 2018 agreement was approximately $4.5 million per bout. Thus, Top Rank owed Crawford no less than $4.5 million for its breach of the 2018 agreement for failing to provide Crawford with a second fight during the second year of the 2018 agreement. So they're saying he only got 1 fight. So they're saying that they failed to give Bud the second fight under the agreement because they agreed they were getting 2 fights per year. Now, he might have a case with that one. He might have a way to win with that one. If you fail to give a man a fight under the agreement, then you can take him to court. Now, Top Rank may say COVID came through and COVID fucked everything up. COVID came through and COVID messed everything up, so we couldn't give him a fight. And that could very well be the case. That could very well be the case on why he didn't get a second fight. Let's get to the Spence bonus. On October 11, 2019, Top Rank and Crawford entered into a championship bout agreement for a 12-round bout for Crawford to defend his WBO championship belt against Igis Kavalauskas. Bob Arum and the Buff negotiated the 2019 Kavalauskas bout agreement with Crawford on Top Rank's behalf. During the negotiations on or about October 19th, Crawford and his negotiating team informed Arum and the Buff that he would not take the fight for $4 million being offered to him. Arum and the Buff informed Crawford that he should take that offer because a fight with Earl Spence Jr. was right around the corner and Top Rank could quickly make a Spence Crawford fight happen. In fact, Arum and the Buff said Top Rank would include a Spence bonus in the 2019 Kavalauskas bout agreement. So for everybody out there saying, Mike, why did Crawford say he needed a Spence bonus? No, it was never a Crawford idea. It was never Terence Crawford idea to put a Spence bonus in there. Top Rank, according to the lawsuit, they lied about the Spence fight because they wanted Bud to fight Kavalauskas because they needed to fulfill their contractual obligations to ESPN. So they lied and said, you know what, we got a Spence fight right around the corner. If matter of fact, if we don't give you the fight, we're gonna put a clause in the Kavaliauskas bout agreement. If we don't get it for you, we're gonna give you 900,000. 900,000. In fact, Arum and the Buff said Top Rank would include a Spence bonus in the 2019 Kavaliauskas bout agreement in an excess of $900,000. The Arum and the Buff Spence representations, because they were confident they could make a fight with Crawford and Spence before the end of 2020. This made Kavaliauskas' fight worth it for Crawford. Based on the Arum and Spence representations, Crawford agreed to the fight Kavaliauskas under the money terms offered to him. 2019 Kavaliauskas bout agreement contained a bonus provision that entitled Crawford to a bonus in excess of $900,000, which Top Rank was required to pay Crawford on or before December 31st, 2020. If Errol Spence Jr. was physically unable to compete in professional boxing and Top Rank was unable to offer Crawford a fight with Spence on or before December 31st, 2020, the Spence bonus provision, Crawford will provide the court with a copy of the 2019 Kavaliauskas bout agreement upon Top Rank's approval. So not only have they breached the contract more than once. They didn't give him a fight in 2000. They didn't give him 2 fights in 2018. They didn't give him 2 fights in 2018, and then they failed to give him the Spence bonus. They failed to give him the Spence bonus. Like, it's back to back with this shit, man. It's back to back. Like, damn. Top Rank just steady, just breaching the contract. Steady breaching. While Earl Spence going the easy route, Top Rank lying about negotiations with Earl Spence. While Spence going the easy route, down nigga Top Rank lying about negotiations with Earl Spence Jr. 317-220-6995. Number to call in if you want to call in, man. 317-220-6995. Number to call in if you want to call in, man. But we're just having a little talk right now. We're just having a little talk right now. We're just having a little talk right now. Oh man. It went on to say in line 46. In line 46. In addition to his inexcusable and blatant racism, Arum has a history of criticizing black Top Rank fighters who he does not believe will re-sign with Top Rank. His treatment of Crawford is a particular glaring example of his pattern. Although Crawford would never state that he would not re-sign with Top Rank, Arum figured that his unfair treatment of Crawford would likely keep him from re-signing with Top Rank. Arum made his mission to defame Crawford and harm his chance of signing lucrative contracts with other boxing promoters in the future. Arum made these comments about Crawford. I won't lose any more money on Terence Crawford. If he doesn't, then who the fuck needs him? He may be the greatest fighter in the world, but hey, I'm not going bankrupt promoting him. The question is, do we want to keep him? I could build a house in Beverly Hills on the money I lost on him in the last 3 fights. A beautiful home. Again, if we did this fight with Spence and put money in for our half of the first, and Crawford wins and Heyman wants to sign him, be my guest, for Christ's sake. In other words, I'm going to go in my pocket anymore for Crawford. I am not going in my pocket anymore for Terence Crawford. Crawford never done anything on pay-per-view. This is how you talk about your fighter. This is how you disrespect your fighter? Somebody that you are sworn to promote? That don't sound like promoting to me. If all this stuff is true, I believe fraudulent misrepresentation could be a very, very, very winnable argument or case or a charge or whatever for Terence Crawford, because they lied about the Errol Spence fight. They told you that they was gonna have something for you, and they ain't had nothing. So I mean, it's like telling me that if I fought Kabalowskis, then I get Errol Spence. Then I mean, like, it's, man, I'm looking at this shit like, bro, it's some shit out there for Bud. To me, Bud got a good chance of winning this case. I really believe so. I really believe Bud got a good chance of making this shit a reality. Good got hit by mistake. How somebody hit Good? Let me see. Let me see right quick. I don't know how you. If somebody out there blocking people, let me know, y'all. Somebody blocked you, bro. Let me see, bro. YouTube Studio. Let me see, man. Settings. Let's go to the community. Moderate, approve users, hidden users. Let me take, there we go. How all these dudes hidden? There we go, man. I don't know how all them dudes get hidden, bro. Motherfuckers just be hot. That just be blacking motherfuckers on my channel. There you go, Goods, man. You should be back now. You should be good now. Should be good now, Goods. I know it ain't me this time. All right, man. You should be good now, Goods. I mean, that's right. I mean, as I read this complaint, I really started to think that Terence Crawford got a good chance of winning some money. I think when you look at this lawsuit, to me, it's more about contracts being breached than it is racism. I think they use racism to get the headlines, to get the awareness out, racial bias, you know what I'm saying, to get the awareness out. But when you really look at it, when you really like look at it, to me, it's more about the business side of Top Rank being fucked up when they deal with Terence Crawford. I really don't see it being about racism or racial biases or whatever y'all want to say. I'm looking at it. I'm breaking it down. I'm reading it in the racism biases. That just was a attention grabber. That just was something to get people talking about it, getting the traction behind it. When you start peeling the layers back and start reading what he really is talking about, he's talking about the money, man. talking about these and motherfuckers ain't paid me, man. They owe me. They lied to me, man. Fraudulent misrepresentation, bro. And shit, I mean, if that's how he feels, then he needs to know that, man. Like he needs to go out there and get his money. Get your money, but I mean, I ain't never hating on no nigga getting no money. If you feel like they owe you some money and this how you want to go about getting it, the legal right way, you gotta go and get it how you get it. You know what I'm saying? I respect what he's doing. I respect what he's doing, man. I respect what he's doing. He gotta set the stage somewhere. He gotta draw the line at some point. And right now, man, it looks like he is really, 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 really trying to get that bread. Really, really trying to get that bread. But yeah, man, I think that's about it for tonight. I'm gonna get on down. Y'all smash that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button. Salute to everybody out in the chat. Thank y'all for coming through. I'm probably come back with another show. We got some news today. We got Camboso, Devin Haney news, and we got some more news coming up too. So yeah, man, I'm gonna be back with another one for sure. Probably be a lot sooner rather than later. I'm gonna grab me a quick bite to eat, and probably the top of the hour, I'll be back with another. Yes, sir. Peace out. Man, fuck the Cowboys.